All right, hey guys, I thought that I would just do a little get ready with me, get ready for bed with me. So I am going to remove my mineral powder. I did put just a little bit on today, not a lot, just a tiny little bit with nothing else. I don't have anything else on, so we're just gonna remove this. And this is just, it's actually my body balm, but I'm using it because I ran out of I usually just use olive oil and jojoba, mix it together, and I usually use that to remove my mineral powder when I wear it, and it's empty. So I'm just using my body balm. This is a really rich, thick balm. It's got all of my normal facial fats and oils that I use, but it has added things to it like shea butter, cocoa butter, and coconut oil. I know not everybody does well with coconut oil. I don't usually use a lot of coconut oil on my face. I do use it on my body. I'm not great about doing my body though, to be honest. So I've been using it as a little oil, like a little oil cleanser to remove my mineral powder, and it's been good. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, is remove that. I never ever use cleansers of any kind, unless you consider oil a cleanser, but there's no surfactants in it, there's no soap, it's just oils and butters, nothing else. But what's so great about using a cleansing oil is that it doesn't dry your skin out. I've never found a cleanser that doesn't dry my skin out, because that's what they're designed to do, right? And I love this because it removes the mineral powder, but it's not actually removing my natural oils. Well, I'm sure it's removing some of my natural oils because, you know, I'm using warm water and I'm taking this off with a cloth, and the oil is going to mix with my own oils, and I'm sure it's going to take some off. But what I'm saying is it leaves your skin feeling really nice. Now, I talk a lot about these 100% cotton muslin cloths that I love so much, and I buy the baby ones because you can get them in a pack and you can get a lot of them, and it's a lot cheaper than buying them for your face. And I love them. And this has the hanging loop, which I think is a great bonus. And I do prefer the 6-ply, although you'd never know it's 6-ply. Doesn't feel like 6-ply. It only feels like 2. But I don't know. Anyway, the only thing that I don't like about the muslin cloths is that they tend to rip out sooner than my other cloths. I also use them a lot though, so they are getting used a lot. But I do find that they start to rip out. But I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep using it until it literally has holes in it. And then I will get another one. I mean, I have a whole bag of them because I buy them in bulk because it's just so much cheaper that way. And when I'm going to remove my mineral powder, I like to use white because it allows me to see it. And it allows me to know if my skin is really free from anything. And I mean, I don't know how much you can tell, but it just lets me see it. So when I get to my second little round, I can really see on the cloth if I've gotten all of it. So I do have this tan cloth because this is the one you guys know I love so much, right? The Turkish cotton, honeycomb weave, has the hanging loop. This is like one of my favorite cloths ever. And I went to just grab another bag of them, and so they only had the tan. So I ended up just getting the tan. But I won't use that to actually remove my makeup because I only want to use white cloths for that. So the tan will be for when I don't have any mineral powder on. It'll be a good morning cloth actually. And I do use the other one to remove my mineral powder sometimes too, but I don't know why. I always just tend to gravitate towards this one to remove my mineral powder. I don't really know why. But like I said, the more I use it, it does start to rip a little bit. So the other ones seem to hold up just a little bit better. Anything you use every day, though, is going to get worn out eventually. That's why I have a lot of cloths. And I do rotate my cloths a bit, but this is what I typically grab when I'm removing my mineral powder. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just perfect for it. It's the perfect size. I think they're the 10 by 10. 10 by 10. I don't think it's 12 by 12, but I think it's 10 by 10. It's either 10 by 10 or 12 by 12, but it's a really good size. And it's just absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do now is just throw a little bit of soap on my cloth and just get out any of the mineral powder that was on there. Now, I didn't put a lot on today. I literally just did the lightest layer. So there wasn't a ton on my cloth because I just didn't use a lot. But I am going to make sure that I get all of it off. So when I do my little second round, which is going to just be the check, to check and make sure I got it all, it'll allow me to see the cloth. So if you guys watched my last video, you know that I'm a little bit kind of like at a standstill. I'm not really sure, what to talk about, what kind of content should I be putting out there, because everything just seems so pointless to me right now, because I really do feel like we are just at the point of no return. There's nothing we're going to do to change the trajectory of the agenda that is unfolding. And I've always believed that until we reach unity consciousness and humanity stands together, this is going to go very, very badly, and may even go so horrifically badly that it's just going to be too late for anything good to come out of any of this. And I also know that there's nothing good people are going to do to wipe all the asshole people off the planet and the shitty people that are causing all the problems. So, this is where that whole divine intervention comes in. And I really do believe that there's a possibility of nature stepping up, or the universe starting to shift and change things to rearrange this reality, because it's fucked up. It's actually so crazy to me how many people are still just going along with it. Like, really, I just don't. I get it. I mean, there's certain things we have to do practically. People have to pay their bills and stuff. And I get it. I totally get that. But I mean going along with it. I mean, like, loving it. Loving their slavery. Bowing down to these losers. And people that do not have your best interest at heart. People that think Big Pharma's great and awesome and has saved humanity from, because they don't have any idea that ancient cultures knew natural medicine, and they've been doing surgery in China and in Ayurveda and for thousands of years. Like, surgery's not new. You look at a lot of the ancient medical text. Yeah. I remember I read something about they had done some brain surgery thousands of years ago. And I don't remember what it was. It was something, I don't know, something in someone's head or something like that. And it was successful. And people think, that those people back then, didn't have any medicine. People were all dying before modern medicine. And it's like, no, they did. They did. They knew the medicines from nature. They knew how to use them. They had every kind of drug you could imagine, actually. Just different from what we have today, of course. But, yeah. And people say, oh, everybody was dying before antibiotics. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They just want you to believe that. So, right now, I'm just going to stick with skincare. And I will throw some stuff in from time to time. See, nice and clean. And I think I'll still talk about, you know, the agenda and stuff in some of my videos as it relates to skincare. Because that's the whole transhuman agenda that they're trying to get through the whole skincare industry, the dermatology industry, you know, aesthetics, that type of thing. That agenda is going really strong there, actually. Really, really strong. And it's not looking too good. It's actually not looking good at all. And so I like to offer people an alternative to all of that. You can take care of yourself without doing any of that. And hey, you're not going to look like a Barbie doll. But you can take care of your skin. You can take care of your body. You can take care of your health. And you can choose to embrace this stage of your life, and you can choose to totally learn to love where you are, and you can totally choose to learn, even if you don't think you know how, to learn to love yourself and not be following all that matrix crap, because that's all it is. And it's just so sad how many people are chasing that. It's just crazy to me. It really is. It's absolutely crazy to me. Hey, I have mornings where I wake up, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, you know, we all do, okay? We all do. But there is not an ounce of me that is willing to go that way. Not happening. I'm getting old. It's all right. I am absolutely not falling for any of that self-loathing. Not happening. Because the only people that would do that are people who don't love themselves and don't love where they're at in their life. And don't love the opportunity that they're being given to step forward and say fuck you to the system. It's just really sad. It's really sad. It's really sad how many are going that way. But the good news is, this is the good news, is that we're going to stand out like a sore thumb. And sorry, I'm going to tame my bangs back a little bit. We are going to be real. And we are going to be noticeable. So when shit hits the fan, it's coming. I mean, it's been hitting the fan for a long time, you know, but it's coming. It's coming like an avalanche. People are going to know who's who. And when you embrace your true authenticness, instead of trying to chase something that you're not anymore, be something that you're not. Pretend. It's plain pretend. It's all it is. It's plain pretend. we're going to be the ones. All right? We're going to be the ones that remain authentic. And I'll tell you, that means something. That really means something. So when you have a moment, when you start to look in the mirror, throw that mirror out the fucking window. All right? Nobody needs to be analyzing themselves at that level. You just don't need to be doing it. All right? Step back. It's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay that we are aging. It's okay to embrace the aging process. It's okay to say fuck you to the anti-aging business. It's a business making an awful lot of money on people's insecurities. Okay? The fact that they don't love themselves enough to stand in their power and say, fuck you. Fuck you. I'll tell you, it's a real sign of the times. There's very few people that are really confident in their own skin. And yeah, I can look back at old pictures of myself and be like, oh my gosh, where'd it go? And it's funny, it just goes. All of a sudden you're like, oh, that's gone. And I don't really remember it leaving slowly. Like, I just remember kind of one day realizing, wow, it's really gone. It's really, really gone. Like, gone. But you know, the reality is that what is happening within me is far greater than what is happening on the outside. And the me that I am becoming and blooming into and blossoming into is absolutely incredible. And it's really the me that I always knew I was. And it's the part of me that is finally starting to take up a lot more space in me. And it's becoming the dominant part of me. And I think that all of these changes that are happening are just a sign to the world that I've arrived. And why would I want to trick anybody? And you're not fooling anybody with all that stuff. Like, you're not fooling anybody. Everybody sees it. Everybody knows. You're just playing a game. I don't play games. Signing out.